Tulog. Ang tugo kayo, tumakdardamat. Nakikinig, tumakdarda, tapos wow, ang tugo kayo, kasi yan. Wala na lang kayo. Hindi kami naman. So, let's die.
I-turn ko mat ni Sudan. Haan? Hanan?
Hindi ka naman. Ready kayo? Ready? Ready. Sige. 1, 2, 3, go! Ako gising! Dito! Nakikinig! Wow! Left! Ako gising! Dito! Nakikinig! Wow! Ang babatay mo dyan, tabak kayo? Alalito! Hoy, aalisan natin ha! 1, 2, 3, go! Ako gising! Dito! Nakikinig! Wow! Damay ka, Joran!
So, good afternoon, my fellow students. Are you ready for our next topic?
Yes.
Maybe so, maybe it. So, I know that some of you are familiar about digital self. So, before I will begin, let me read the following objective. First is understand the concept of digital self, describe how social media affects the individual, examine one's digital self, and determine the online behavior of a person. So, before I will proceed, I will call on Miss Ivory to please stand. So, I have a question. As a student, how will you understand yourself in the field of online platforms? Can you cite examples or experience that states your how will you understand yourself in the field of online platforms? Can you cite an examples or experience that state your answer?
Wait lang. Ulit ka. Last.
How will you understand yourself in the field of online platforms? Can you cite an examples or experience that state your answer?
How I understand myself in online platform? Ano? For me, I understand myself as I am always using online platform like I am addicted to it. Like I am addicted. My day is mabubuo. Will not complete without a social media. Yes.
Okay, so thank you. When you hear the word digital self, what comes into your mind? Rhea? Technologies. Okay, thank you. So, digital self is the mask that we put on the technological world. If you say mask, there is a person behind that. Take note, it is the mask that we put on technological world. So we can express, we can react, we can interact. So persona we use when using online. Like yung mga hindi pa gumagamit ng online ng mga social media is nalilito sila. Meron akong kakilalang ganyan. Especially yung high school na kapatid ko. Sabi niya, sino ba yung mga gumagamit ng mga ganyan. Tapos may tao ba behind that or dalawang person? So, masasagot yan kapag natapos natin yung topic na ito. So, next, the digital self is not divided into physical and digital parts, but emphasis on e-audience. Alam niyo ba kung ano ang e-audience?
Witnesses.
So, yung e-audience, ito yung person who engage through social electronic media. Yun yung e-audience, which is witnesses us on the front stage of the internet. Ano bang ibig sabihin kapag sinabi nating front stage? Meron ba kayong idea? No one? So, kapag sinabi nating front stage, ito yung paggamit natin ng social media. For example, yung Facebook. Masasabing front stage kasi tayo yung gumagamit. Sa Facebook, merong public, merong private, friends on friends. So, we can post our pictures, we can share our profiles. Yun yung ibig sabihin ng front stage. So, amenable ba kayo? I mean, naiintindihan ba ninyo yung front stage at saka yung e-audience? So, next. What is social media? So, take note that social media is a term for numerous technologies like instantaneous communication, status updates, and social networking. So, if we say instantaneous communication, dito na pumapasok yung interpersonal, which is, if we define interpersonal, it is the communication between two persons. So, they can exchange and share information. So, yung ibig sabihin naman ng status updates, sa Facebook, halimbawa, we can update our status in timeline. We can update our information, yung basic information. Ganun. So, yung social networking, ito yung we can engage in a different social networking sites. So, syempre, sa paggamit ng social media, there are possible positive and negative effects. So, the following are, first, emotional connection with others. Ito yung best example of this is yung the way on how you comfort your friends. People remain connected with their existing friends, they gain new friends. The way, the more you will gain, the more you will learn from them. Second is self-reported levels of loneliness. Sabi niya dito, are lower and that social adjustment is higher for late adolescents who use Facebook in order to maintain relationships while transitioning to college. Alam naman natin na karamihan sa atin, dinadaan na lang sa paggamit ng Facebook on how. Katulad nito, yung mga may mga kaibigan tayo, tapos doon tayo nag-share ng mga emotions, mga problems, on how we can cope with it. So, it is important, especially for college students. Diba, sino ba naman ang hindi mai-stress, diba? No. Sino ba hindi na-stress dito? Diba? Okay. Next is increased social connectedness and well-being. So ito naman, yung paggamit ng social media wellness and well-being yung naitutulong niya sa atin, which is nade-develop pa rin dito yung physical health and yung mga physical appearance natin. On how, for example, yung physical health, may nakita kang updates or ano tawag yun, yung mga advocacy, yung mga advocacy sa Facebook, mapa-Facebook man yan, sa YouTube, sa Google. Di ba kapag nag-open tayo ng internet natin, di ba may magpa-pop up mga updates. So, ikaw naman na-insecure ka sa sarili mo. Paano ba magpapayat? Paano ba magkaroon ng muscles? Paano ba magpa-sexy? So, pinindot mo yung button na yun. So, nandun na yung mga process. And, for example din, yung physical appearance natin. Diba, na-insecure ka sa sarili mo. Paano ba maging maganda? Ay, ang pangit-pangit ko, parang gano'n. For example lang sa akin, lang. So, nag-scroll ka sa Facebook, nag-scroll ka sa Shopee, sa ano pa yung mga Instagram, mga Lazada. So, gusto mo kumita ng mga sexy damit, ng mga pure beauty products. So, next is potential educational benefits. Yung potential educational benefits is not only for educational benefits. Ito, we can learn to manage our behaviors. We can learn to manage our attitudes toward it. So we can foster learning in different cultures. Ako is habang nag-i-scroll ako, may nakita akong different cultures, especially not only in Ohio, but in other provinces. So, meron silang tinatawag na multiculturalism. So, multiculturalism. So, yung multiculturalism is, dito ako habang napapanood ko yun, napaposter yung knowledge and nagkakaroon ako ng information about them. So, para sa akin, ang gaan-gaan ng pakiramdam kapag nanonood ka ng mga ganun. Kasi kapag nanonood ako, dito na pumapasok mga alaman, gusto ko pumunta sa ganito. Gusto kong maranasan kung ano yung ginagawa nila. Potential educational benefits. So, naiintindihan ba yung positive? Although there are many positive effects, but pumili lang kami ng mga keywords. Naiintindihan ko yung positive effects. So, let's move on to negative effects. Yung negative effect is negative relational experience ganun. So, sino ba yung naka-experience na dito ng cyberbullying or crime sa Facebook or any social platform? Wala? There you go. Okay. So, di ba, alam niyo ba kung ano yung cyberspace at saka cyberbullying? When I valid longer or do you have any idea about cyberspace? So, if we say cyberspace and cyberbullying, they are related to each other but different in concept. If we say cyberspace, ito yung environment kung saan nagaganap yung cyberbullying. Tapos yung cyberspace, ito yung physical behavior natin ito ay sadya yung cyberbullying. Kasi wala namang cyberbullying na hindi sinasadya. Yes. So, misunderstanding. Sino ba dito yung may kaaway sa social media? Okay, yung misunderstanding. Ito yung, for example, yung mga chismis. Yung chismis mo na may kasama siyang iba. So, doon na nag-start yung misunderstanding. Pinost mo sa social media hanggang sa lumaki na lumaki yung ganun din sa unwanted contact. Ito yung mga scam. Sino ba dito yung mga naka-experience ng scam? So, ako na-experience ko na ma-scam. Na-scam ako ng 1,250. Yung about sa doble-doble na Gcash. Pero that time, meron din akong natututunan. Yung unintentional disclosure. Yung unintentional disclosure, ito naman yung aksidente mong na-share yung information ng kaibigan mo. Kunwari na private niya, tapos hindi mo sinasadyang na-share yung information ng kaibigan mo dahil sa hindi pagkakaroon. So, next is online relationships. Online relationships may attract more socially and emotionally vulnerable adults. Yung online relationships, most of us adolescents is using online. Ginagamit natin ito para makipag-usap sa
Crush.
sa relasyon natin. So, especially yung LDR. So, and that, di ba, ginagamit natin ito para usapin yung relasyon natin, especially LDR. But the situation, there are also negative. Kasi kapag once na nag-aaway, gano'n, nag-aaway kayo, tapos yung mga secrets nyo, especially yung mga serial mga friends nyo. Ito, halimbawa, nag-aaway sila, tapos nag-igaya noon ng secrets. So, yung relationship nilang magkaibigan is watak. So, next is depression. Yung depression, ito yung kalaban ng mga estudyante, especially college students. Yung nade-depress tayo sa mga requirements, kung paano natin simulan yung pagre-review sa darating na exams. Diba? Marami ding, dahil sa depression, marami ding nagpapakamatay sa mga estudyante.
At nag-i-stop.
So, negative impact on their cognitive and emotional well-being. Ito yung sinabi ko na dahil sa depression, maraming nagpapakamatay. So, hindi lang yung physical nila, kundi yung mental nasisira. So, the last is entertainment consumption. Entertainment consumption.
Number 5 ka, be.
Okay, sorry. Internet addiction. Ito yung addiction. For example, yung paglalaro ng mga online games. Sino sa inyo yung naglalaro ng online games? Siyempre, ang mga online games. Pero yung paggamit ng online games, meron din itong boundaries or limit. Kasi once na nalagpasan mo yung, or na-over mo yung due time, mangyayari sa'yo? For example, in situation na example ako, naglalaro ako ng online games magmula sa umaga, 6 a.m. Hindi ako kumain ng tanghalian. Naglalaro pa rin ako hanggang sa hapon. So, ano nangyari sa akin?
Pumayat.
Sakit.
Nagka-ulcer.
There are possible symptoms na mararamdaman. So the last is
Entertain.
entertainment consumption. So alam na natin kung sinabing entertainment consumption. Ito yung libangan. Maraming libangan sa social media. Hindi lang sa social media, kundi sa iba't ibang social networking site. For example, yung mga panonood ng, alam nyo na, yung pornografiya. Maraming na-addict doon. Ginagawang entertainment. Yan, ang laki. Huwag kayong tumama kasi
Necro, pagkikilangga.
pornography.
Pornhub.
So, ginagawang recording.
Maya.
So, what is digital boundaries? May I call on Joey? So, digital boundaries. If you say digital boundaries, take notes. It is a limit or
Rules.
rules na kailangan natin. Yun lang yung kailangang keywords na sulangin. Kapag digital boundaries, it is a limit or rules. And rules. Siyempre, kapag sinabi natin digital boundaries, merong boundaries sa age. Yung mga bata, yung mga adolescents and adults, meron ding mga boundaries yan. Especially sa mga 3 to 5 pataas na mga bata. So, alam niyo yung mga boundaries na or limits sa paggamit ng mga social media. So yung adults naman, they are free to search on social media. Gusto nilang gawin kung ano yung gusto nila. Kasi kapag adults kasi, they are free. Wala nang limitasyon. Kung ano yung gusto nila, gagawin nila. So, yung young adults, ito naman yung mga friends, mga clothes, shoes, makeup, and accomplishments. So, laging tandaan na kapag malikit, mga children, mga adolescents and adults, meron silang boundaries. So, next is platform or audience. So, sabi dito, Facebook, more public use, more exposure. Kapag sinabing more public use and more exposure, ito yung merong limit sa pag-share ng mga information. For example, yung nasobrahan mong mag-share ng information hanggang sa nagkaroon ng issue. So, there are a limit lang siya. Give yourself permission. So, next is Instagram. Yung Instagram, less exposure but more messaging. Ibig sabihin, kapag sinabi natin less exposure, ito yung limit, there are a limit in sharing information too. Kapag sinabi natin more packaging, the content is presented. So kahit sa Instagram, kahit anonymous ka, pero yung content mo is well presented. So there is also a privacy. Kasi hindi mo binigay yung tunay na, hindi mo binigay yung basic information o yung tunay na pangalan. Kasi nag-remain anonymous yung nasa Instagram. Ganun din yung vlog. Nag-remain anonymous. Bakit nila kailangan bakit nila kailangan gumamit ng ibang pangalan sa vlog? Alam niyo ba kung ano ang vlog? V-L-O-G. Diba, may mga nakikita ako, nababasa ako na sa vlog, nagiging remain anonymous yung writers. Meron din yung mga wala, mas meron din yung mga may pangalan. So, they use remain anonymous para maprotektahan yung identity nila and privacy concerns. So, the last is vlog. Yung vlog, ito naman yung ginagawa natin na, hi vlog, welcome to my Hi vlog. Hi guys. Kasi lang sabi natin na, hi guys, welcome to my vlog. Using the gadgets, yung video. So, bakit kailangan natin magkaroon ng limits or boundaries or rules in using vlog? Bakit kailangan natin magkaroon ng mga privacy? Kasi maraming mga vlog na nagpapanggap. Maraming mga vlog na nagpapanggap na hindi binibigay yung mga kahit man lang na information. Kasi sa vlog, pwede nilang pagkakitaan yun. Gumagawa sila ng fake content, gumagawa sila ng fake account, hanggang sa kasi marami akong nababasa mga news na ganyan. Especially sa mga scammers and hackers. So, individual variables, self-monitoring. Kapag sinabi natin individual variables, these are our personal characteristics, our preferences, and attitudes towards that online platform. So, kapag sinabi natin self-monitoring, bakit kailangan natin ng self-monitoring? Ano bang ibig sabihin ng self-monitoring? Kapag self-monitoring, from the word monitor, meron sa atin yung awareness. Kailangan nating maging aware sa mga nakikita natin sa social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and other SNS. So, sa self-monitoring, meron din tayong tinatawag na high monitoring and low monitoring. Take note, high monitoring and low monitoring. Under siya sa self-monitoring, high and low monitoring. So, if you say high monitoring, ito yung mga well-skills and nakaka-adapt na sila ng mga knowledgeable information. Kapag sinabi natin low, ito yung mga hindi pa fully develop yung mga skills nila, hindi pa fully develop yung mga kaalaman nila. Naiintindihan po ba yung difference between high and low?
Yung low, parang yung high and
So yung low, ito yung hindi siya fully develop yung skills nila and information on how they are going to monitor their self. So, we'll go on to this drawing to explain the teaching digital natives.
So, teaching the digital native. So, ano nga ba ang digital native?
Pagrupo na.
So, ang digital native is a person who grew up with the presence of digital technology. Which means is yung mga Gen Z or mga Generation Z, which is us. Tayo na namulat na sa technology. Yes? Do I need further explanation for that? Ayan, good. Yes. Oh, ulit.
Kenneth.
So, digital native is a person who grew up with the presence of digital technology, which is us, the Generation Z or Gen Z. Tayo yung, di ba nung pagpanganak natin is meron ng technology. So, tayo ang tinatawag na digital native. Romy. Generation Z. Ano yung Z? Parang, di ba meron tayong millennial, mga ganun? Di ba tayo yung
Hindi.
Iba ang millennial. I think yung mga millennials, about yung mga 90s, 1990s, yung mga ganun. Yung mga 2000 ata is yung mga Gen Z niya, tayo na yun. Bakit tawag 2000 to 2004? Ano yung Z? Boomer. Okay. So, digital natives have immoral approach to learning that is something irritates the teacher or the parent. So, rather than a linear access to knowledge, a demonstrated reasoning and a logical sequence of reasoning. Parang ito is yung mga filosofo na ito ba? Correct me if I'm wrong. Ito na yung mga batang filosofo sa others. Kaya nai-irritate yung mga teachers and parents. Ano yung objection? Access knowledge in a random process and through hypertext approach. Tayo daw is yung mga digital natives. Digital natives is yung mga hypertext, which yung medyo babad na tayo sa social media, kaya yung maka-irritate sa teachers. Kasi even we are here in class, we still using phones. Yes? Ways of concentrating and being attentive. So, ang una is, they generally cannot concentrate for a long time and they go from one task to another in a very short time. So, tayo daw mga Gen Z or mga digital natives is parang hindi tayo nakaka-focus ng matagal sa isang bagay. Like, for example, na mabilis tayong maumay, kaya lumilipat tayo ng bago. Ano maawatan, Jess? Baka, and correct me if I'm wrong, baka wrong yung mga sinasabi ko. Just tell. Number 2, do you prefer learning through visual and graphic rather than reading text? So, tayong mga digital natives is parang wala na sa atin yung pagbabasa ng mga libro. So, nakatutok na lang tayo dun sa mga nakikita natin through online like the visual and graphic. Pero mas tinutunan na lang natin yung kalsi natin through yung mga gadgets natin instead of reading books. Number 3, they are used to learning through interactivity and games like Mobile Legends or mobile games. Mas mas nag-focus na tayo dun sa mga games na yun instead of others. They have to permanently connected since knowledge in the connectivity. Alam niyo na siguro yun. They are used to huge amount of information. For example, ito is yung Google. Madaming information na nakakalat natin sa Google. Yes? Masyado ba akong madalas? Or okay lang? Okay. How to teach digital making. So, ang una is move from paper pedagogy to digital pedagogy. So, pedagogy is yung sining ng pagkatuto. Ay, pagtuturo pala. So, ang topic naman natin is digital. So, ang sinasabi dito is parang yung pagtuturo natin is napunta na dun sa digital. Like mga online classes, like ganun. Yun na yung gusto na iba. The human relationship between a student and teacher is an essential complement of learning process. But this relationship has to take a new form, synchronous, asynchronous, face-to-face, or to the distance. Distance education, blended learning, e-learning must all take the rules, place, and education. So, number 2 na tayo is transfer to traditional sources to mobile devices. Parang yung pina-transfer na natin, yung mga tradition natin, dun sa technology or dun sa mobile devices or yung mga gadgets natin. Like yung mga, parang yung mga sayaw natin, di ba? Pinapost natin sa social media na gano'n. Parang dun na din tayo natututo. If parang gusto nyo malaman kung anong sayaw or sinasay ng mga taga-ibang lugar, sinasearch na lang natin yung materiation nila doon. At doon na tayo na parang natututo kung paano gawin yun. Yes? Utilize social networks to enhance teaching and learning. So, parang utilize is parang mas anuhin natin yung paggamit natin ng ng social networks para maging para mas pulido tayong ng mga technology or pumasok sa social media or dun sa network. Incorporate, provide hands-on experience. Do I need to explain this? Provide. Do I need to explain? Provide. Or as you can assure it as makawatable naman. Parang yung nag-ano lang tayo ng experience doon. All my skills natin. Provide hands-on experience. Parang yung experience kasi lang ano. Like no, if we are applying a job, of course, kailangan nila ng experience. Parang ganun lang din. Dapat na-experience tayo in using technology. May I call Ms. Julian?
On managing the digital self. Number 1. Don't feel the fraud. Don't react to everything you see in the social media. Not everything needs reaction and not all that is posted is true. Ibig sabihin nito, haan ka nung amin nga may pop-post when may update iti social media ket is true. So nga, haan amin nga may pop-post ket to. So nga haan amin nga natin ay may katotohanan. Kaya kung may nag-post man na nakita mo sa Facebook, kung hindi ka sigurado, hindi ka magre-react o comment ng comment. Hindi. Example ko man. Example. May nag-post sa Facebook na humihingi ng tulong na emergency. Pero din niya nilagay doon kung ano ba yung kailangan niya. Kung hindi ka sigurado kung totoo ba yun o hindi, kaya huwag kang magpapaniwala sa post kung hindi ka sigurado kung totoo man o hindi. Checklist. The social media will always have something new for you, but doesn't mean that you have to check it every time. Set a schedule for checking your accounts and have time for other matters in life, like studying, reading your lessons, and helping in the household.
Malayuan ang.
Ibig sabihin nito, hindi daw lahat ng
Nadupay. Mauman po ni Mama.
Ibig sabihin nito, kada oras daw ay may update ang social media.
Adun pa po.
Pero hindi ibig sabihin nito, pwede kang mag-open kung kailan mo gusto. Pwede ka din naman magdaan ng oras mo para sa iyong sarili at sa pagtulong sa gawain sa bahay. Switch off to sleep. To get a good night's sleep, switch off your phone so that you will not hear or expect any call or incoming messages. You can read all the messages, update yourself once you have a good night's sleep. Ibig sabihin nito, bago ka matulog, kung ayaw mong ma-istorbo yung pagtulog mo o gusto mong mahimbing ang pagtulog mo, i-off mo yung data ng iyong cellphone para hindi ka makarinig ng anumang messages or tawag sa iyong cellphone. Number 4. Think of a big picture. Life is vast and full of adventure. Don't limit yourself to one aspect of your life. Explore and dream big. Focus on what your dreams are and get into what is great in life. Ibig sabihin dito, huwag mo daw limitaan ang iyong sarili limitahan ang iyong sarili. Hayaan mong gawin ang mga bagay na gusto mong gawin at yung mga bagay na nagpapasaya sa'yo. Mag-focus ka lang kung ano yung mga gusto mong gawin o mga pangarap mo sa buhay. Okay, let's move on. Online disinhibition.
So, ulitin ko, basically yung kapag sinabi natin benign, ito yung good behavior. Kapag sinabi natin toxic, ito yung bad behavior. So, example ng benign is build trust, expressing creativity, sharing personal stories. Kapag toxic, cyberbullying, trolling, revenge porn, and online hate speech.
Cyberbullying.
Yun yung toxic. Toxic disinhibition.
Example na cyberbullying.
Hindi siya toxic, ang toxic. Revenge porn. Kapag sinabi natin kasi revenge porn, ito yung, alam mo, familiar ba kayo sa sexting?
Sexting.
Sexting.
One.
O yung yung nag-send ka ng mga halimbawa rin yun ng toxic. So, let's wrap it up. So, Yung positive and negative effect, alam niyo naman na. Kapag sinabi nating digital boundaries, there are the limits and rules. Kapag digital natives, ito yung mga batang lumaki gamit ang teknolohiya. Managing the digital self. Alam nyo na rin kung paano i-manage yung self nyo sa online platform. Yung online disinhibition, ito yung behavior na karaniwang nakikita natin sa online platform. Kapag benign, ito yung good behavior, and toxic, ito yung bad. So, any questions? Walang question?
Awan.
Example lang din.
Identification.
Kenneth.
So, are you ready for a quiz?
Kenneth, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for listening po na.
Thank you for listening.